We're trying to show to the world that doing business with Aboriginals in BC is a good thing. It's making sense for us to joint venture with somebody else that can actually do the service, but also at the same time employ our people and kind of teach us from the inside out how do we be included at the economic level.
First Nations individuals want the same things for their families and their children and the next generation that we do. They want them to be healthy, they want them to be educated, they want them to have a job and raise a family. So ABIC plays a pretty important role in helping to facilitate that.
When you get a First Nation as a partner, they become the lobbyist for your project. Corporations are starting to realize that right now. It's better to have a First Nation on board as a partner.
They're looking for capital, looking for partners, and looking for expertise to be able to develop those opportunities as part of diversifying the economic base of their communities. There's some exceptionally good leaders in the First Nations community.
When I was chief of Tsawwassen First Nation, a big part of my vision was to provide an economic, sustainable base going forward for our community, and I spent much of my career focused on that.
When Kim was chief of the Tsawwassen First Nation, she led the nation in what is now the first urban treaty in Canada, and that was fundamental to the ability of that community to achieve its economic vision and success for its people.
I think it's important that we have economic opportunities from a variety of sources beyond our geographical boundaries.
We see almost 1,200 self-identified First Nation businesses that are engaged in every aspect of British Columbia's economy. We've recognized that there's an opportunity to move this province forward to its full prosperity, and that's only going to happen if we work with First Nations.
When you can see a historic milestone being achieved that'll set your First Nation on course for the next 50, 100 years, that provides tangible benefits to our membership. That's really my goal, and I think that's the goal of every First Nation leader in BC.
But we need to come to conclusions on where businesses can invest, how they can invest, whether it's a natural resource play or an energy opportunity, or even just building a road in a particular community.
Aboriginal Business Investment Council established a database of First Nations business, a tool for First Nations, government, and corporations to get acquainted with First Nations business community and also show that First Nations are part of the economy. My future descendants, my great-grandchildren, my great-great-grandchildren are not going to have to live through the same situation that my ancestors had to. They're going to be able to be fully independent, part of society. It makes it all worthwhile.
First Nations will benefit, the province will benefit, and businesses will benefit as well.